my selfies. What is going on, you guys? Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling fantastic. And the reason I am bragging about that is because I was not feeling fantastic a couple days ago. Let me just tell you. I am so here for when you feel good, fucking lean in, like unapologetically feel the goodness, because we all know how fleeting it is. I'm feeling good. I am so grateful to be chatting with you guys today. And this one's a good one because, as you know, I'm a cozy girly. I am always in the pursuit of being cozy and slowing the fuck down. And that's what this whole episode is going to be about. But first, let me give you a little backstory to my week. I went to San Diego this past weekend for Lily's 3rd birthday. She's officially a teenager. She is so old. I can't believe it's been 3 fucking years since she's been born. I honestly don't know where the time has been, but also can't remember a time without her. Like, the fact that she didn't exist 3 years ago is mind-boggling. Like, she's completely transformed all of our lives. Oh, just so you know, that's my niece, Lily. We call her LK. And we had a whole Frozen birthday for her. She dressed up like Elsa. It was a whole princess situation. A woman actually dressed up as Elsa came to the birthday. And I don't know. It was questionable to me. The wig was a little, honestly, I think Lily was sniffing her out. I think Lily knew it wasn't the real Elsa because she didn't seem that believable. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say sorry to this woman who that is her job to be Elsa at children's birthdays. But I think we need to maybe update the wig, is my recommendation. All right. Also, I went on a sister moon with my sister. If you don't know what a sister moon is, it's like a honeymoon, but it's with your sister. Very self-explanatory. Basically, we call any trip we go on together a sister moon, and we went to Palm Springs, went to the Parker. I had not been back to the Parker maybe in 7-8 years, and I've gone to their restaurant Norma's for breakfast, but I hadn't been in the property. Actually, that is not true. I went into the property for Revolve Fest 2 years ago, 2 Coachellas ago. So that was the only time I've been like back in the property, but I haven't stayed there in a very long time. They reached out because they have a new wine bar on property called Counter Reformation. I don't know if it's new, but it just they revamped the menu, whatever. And, you know, to take content and go there and review the wine bar as well as have a little staycation. I call it staycation because my mom lives in Palm Springs now. So whenever I go there, it kind of feels like home. But the Parker's just, I mean, it's the most classic and iconic hotel there ever was. All the interior design is by Jonathan Adler. It's spunky, it's eclectic, it's bold, it's patterns, it's color. Very, you know, you would think I wouldn't enjoy that, but when it comes to the Parker, you lean in to the whimsy and you're just enveloped in it. 11 out of 10 recommend for a girls trip, for obviously even, it's a more luxury price point, but for an anniversary, whatever, birthday, it's a classic for a reason. And okay, let's go through things worth sharing. So I am actually going to a favorite things party. So this is a concept that blew up on TikTok last year during the holidays. It's basically a party where everyone brings their favorite thing from the year. And it's kind of like a white elephant and you exchange gifts. And so we did it last year. It was such a hit, but actually what was more of a hit was I did a TikTok of my favorite things and then what I ultimately brought to the party, and it went so viral. It was nuts. But basically in my last year video, which honestly is a lot of my favorite things this year, I think I'm just a creature of habit. One was the Crown Affair finishing gel. That's what I actually brought to the favorite things party. It's still my favorite thing. I mean, you can see it in full effect right now. I had the Salt and Stone body wash, still my favorite thing, still the only body wash I use. And the Heaven Mayhem earrings, like there was a bunch of other ones. But this year, which is actually from the favorite things party last year, I started using this, the Dead Cool laundry detergent. Listen, I was a Tide Pod girly for far too long, okay? I was like, it's laundry. Who cares? I don't want to spend more money on something nicer. I don't care. Just give me the Tide Pods and they smell nice and it gets the job done. No. Once you wash your clothes or wash your sheets in this Dead Cool laundry detergent, you will never be able to go back. I now wash my workout clothes with it because I'm like, the smell is intoxicating and it's clean. I've been, getting into the Lauren Bostic of it all, where it's like, she painted a picture where she said, you're laying on a pillow that was washed by Tide. Hello, that's just toxic all over your face. And when she said that visual, I was like, oh yeah, that does sound not cute. But regardless, I just never believed in fancy laundry detergent. And then the Dead Cool, oh my God. And now with the Sephora sale, I just got the refill and I got 2 of the just standing laundry detergents to give at my favorite things party. So if you're listening and you're going to that party, that's what I'm bringing. So there you go. All right, let's deep dive into this week's topic. I have a hot take, a very, very steaming pile of hot take to deliver to you right now. I love when it gets dark by 4:30. I love that it gets darker earlier. Everyone complains about it. I understand. I kind of understand. It's a little depressing. I get it. There is something though that lights me up, my cozy inner introvert up, than daylight savings and the day getting darker earlier. Now, let me explain a little more about this. It's basically nature's way of saying, slow the fuck down. It's this permission to release the pressure to be doing so many things while it's still light out. I would just feel so much shame about maybe starting to unwind a little earlier when it was still bright as day at 8 p.m. I just felt so weird about winding down for the night. Whereas now we are just given nature's way and nature's permission of slowing down, leaning in to the dark moodiness of this time of year. So I don't know. It just got me thinking also that this time of year is more about releasing and getting the tension off rather than revamping up, right? I feel as though spring, or definitely beginning of the new year and spring, those are times for revamping, reinvigoration. Now we're in reflection. We're sitting back, okay? I don't want a to-do list. I want to flow. I want to be cozy. I want to be nurtured. All right. That is what the holiday season is about. So to me, it's hibernation mode. We're kicking into hibernation mode. That is my focus until EOY. All right. That is why I created this holiday survival guide for your nervous system. I thought that title was pretty good. Okay. So here are some of my ideas for ways to just survive the darkness. If you are one of those people that is like, oh, I am depressed at this time of year, I'm going to help you get out of that. All right. Number 1, I kind of alluded to this, evening wind downs. We're doing no phones before bed, guys. Okay. It's officially your time. You can do it. I promise. I used to be the girly that had the alarm clock on the phone, had it on my nightstand, was doom scrolling until I fell asleep. I was her. If that is you, I know what it's like. Put the phone in another room, all right? Just for one night. Just see how it feels. Now, if you can't put it in another room, that's fine. Put it across, just out, not near you, okay? Put it across the room. Mel Robbins always said, if you were addicted to cocaine, would you just put a whole vial of cocaine next to someone's bedside? No, you would get it the fuck away from them, right? So that is the first thing. We're going to dim the lights. We're going to read a real book. Now, I know this is controversial. I understand that reading on a Kindle is a real book. I know. I have a Kindle. I've read on the Kindle. I am a deep hater of the Kindle, okay? If it works for you, that's fine. To me, it still feels like I'm on a screen. There are so many screens in my life, and I understand Kindles don't look like a real screen. I get it. I have so many screens in my life. You have so many screens in your life. To me, my brain still thinks it's a screen. I need to touch a fucking physical book. Call me a millennial. Call me a millennial. I don't care. I need to touch a physical book, all right? I need to bend it. I need to be holding on for dear life while I'm reading, all right? I need to crease the edges. I need to break the spine. I need to smell the pages. That is part of the reading experience for me. And the Kindle has none of that. So let's read a real book, okay? Let's go pick up a book from your local purveyor and let's read a fucking book. You're going to grab a cup of tea. You're just going to, the whole experience, you're going to put on a candle. It's going to get cozy up in here. All right. Number 2, mindful movement. Now, this is separate from your actual workout, whatever you want to do for the day, but I love a short walk after dinner. That really helps the digestive system, if you know what I mean. I love to do a little like slow stretching while I'm watching TV. Best one, legs up the wall. There's a reason legs up the wall is so popular and works. I'm a bloated girly through and through. I don't think it's like the cure for bloated girlies, but there's just something. It's like that TikTok. Am I better than everyone? There's something about legs up the wall that makes me feel like I have my shit together. All right, number 3. This one is something I'm really leaning into for the next couple months, creative activities. So I'm talking puzzles. I'm talking needlepoint. I'm talking knitting. I'm talking playing Rummy Cube or Mahjong. Okay. We are leaning into the grandma hobbies. This to me is basically mindfulness disguised as play. All right. You're off your phone. We're going analog. We're disconnecting. All right. I just love grandma hobbies. I do. And the needlepoint is still on the list. Okay. I promise I'm going to do it. And I'm also going to get a trendy puzzle. I go to these like tchotchke stores and these little shoppy shops and I see the puzzles and I always want to get them and I just never do. I'm going to buy one this year. That is my promise to you. I will be buying a puzzle and I'm going to be one of those bitches that has like a half done puzzle on their dining room table that like I just walk by with my little matcha and I put one puzzle on, like one piece into the puzzle. Like I want to be that. That to me screams intelligent. That to me screams I know how to be intentional with myself. Like that again also screams like I'm better than everyone else. So lean into those creative activities, the grandma hobbies, if you will. Number 4, community moments. I'm talking, so all of this, I love the idea of like simple traditions. And these kind of feel like simple traditions. My co-founder and best friend, Lauren, every year her and her sister do a holiday cookie exchange. So everyone brings a cookie and it's just this giant table of all these different cookies. You can either bake them or you can go to your favorite bakery and grab some. And it's just such a sweet tradition and I look forward to it every year. It's an easy way to get into the holiday spirit. So create those community moments either for yourself or lean into friends and have some sort of, thing like that. The favorite things party. You can definitely host that. Super easy. I go to like 5 different white elephants. All right. There are a lot, but whatever. It's fun. I don't know if I've even like attended a Friendsgiving before, but I am putting on a Galsgiving. Goop Kitchen actually reached out and was like, hey, we want to give you like a whole Thanksgiving feast if you take content. And I was like, say less. And we just redid the whole backyard for Ben June's 30th birthday that we're doing out there. So it's all set up and we have this new gorgeous dining room table outside. And I got, all this like tablescaping, flower shit. I don't know. So I was like, I have it all set up. I'll invite the girlies and let's do a little Galsgiving. Like, why not? Another one that I really want to do this year is go to neighborhoods where they're known for their Christmas lights. I know this is probably like a post-Thanksgiving thing, but I'm a very like Thanksgiving starts November 1st type of person. And I'm starting to see, I was in Nordstrom the other day, full Thanksgiving. I'm talking like full elf department store vibes. I was so here for it. This was pre-Halloween, just so you know. And so I'm all for it, like happening earlier and earlier. So I hope there's this one street. Well, there's multiple streets in Los Angeles, but there's one street, I think it's called like Candy Cane Lane. It's in the Valley. And I don't know like what kind of contract you have to sign to like buy a house on this block, but it's like every single house goes insane and it becomes a spectacle. It's like a tourist attraction. You drive through and see the lights. And I feel like I want to do that this year. I did it when I was a little kid, and it's like little moments like that. Just grab a friend, get like a whole car full of friends, get some hot chocolate, drive down that street, you know? And I want to talk about this as well. I feel like everyone talks about seasonal depression, right? Look, I live in Los Angeles. We don't really have seasons to be depressed about. That being said, it is getting darker earlier, and I totally see how seasonal depression can come about. I'm the opposite, okay? I actually get reverse seasonal depression. I get depressed in the summer because I hate the heat. It's too schwitzy for me. I'm too overwhelmed with the whole situation. So this season is when I thrive. Okay. I'm like the reverse than most people. So I hope this list of little activities, little things you can do, these simple traditions, ways to kind of lean into this energy, like this slowness, this coziness, like, oh, it makes my heart like flutter. And I hope it's radiating that to you. I hope you're also getting that energy and you get more excited about this time of year and the seasons changing and the weather changing and the light. Okay, I get it. I'm really hoping that all these suggestions can help transition you. Some more mindset-y things to consider. Instead of I should be doing more, I love to say this instead, I'm allowed to do this slower. Oh, because it's not like you're doing less. You're just giving yourself permission to take your time with things. And honestly, taking your time with things makes you more productive. You're not rushing through things. You're not half-assing them. You're really taking it slow, and you're allowed to take things slower. I think I get wrapped up in that too. I'm like, okay, let me finish all my tasks and then I can be like, and then I could do stuff. No, like, why not sit with the task at hand, be present, and allow yourself to do it slower? That's totally fine. That doesn't mean you're lazy. That doesn't mean anything less of your productivity. Another one I love is instead of I need to be productive, I'm being intentional. Again, I just love little reframes like that because language matters so much. When you're trying to be productive, there's this kind of intense energy that's pushing you down, where I'm being intentional with my time, with my resources, with my day, with my schedule. I'm being intentional. Slow, intentional. That's where we're at. I don't know why I have so much energy. It's like 5:30 on a Wednesday and I'm like ready to party. These lights are also I'm like a little schwitzy in here. So I'm going to wrap this up is the moral of this story. And my closing note to you is I implore you to find one cozy ritual that you can commit to in the next week, whether it's putting your phone in the other room, whether it's actually cracking the spine of a real book, okay, not a Kindle, and maybe it's planning that cookie exchange, that favorite things party, hitting up the group chat and saying, hey guys, I want to go drive down this block with all these cute Christmas lights, like who's in? That's the magic of this time, and it goes by so fast, you guys, so let's lean into it. All right, I love you, selfies. I'm going to go like the fact that I'm schwitzing right now is like, that's why I hate summers. Now you can understand. But all right, I love you dearly. I hope this was like not as chaotic as it seemed to be in my brain, but let me know the cozy rituals that you do this week. All right, bye. See you next week.